How you trying to figure out me when I'm trying to figure out you? But yet we're trying to figure out each other, and while we were born in a set of two. Two is just a number that God created for man and woman to come together and create one. One son, one daughter. One daughter that comes out and then she sees the manslaughter of life. But she must know tonight that the life has been cut by a knife. But that's just the enemy that's talking to her. So what she must do is she must move out and don't be confused by everything that's on the news. News is just nothing but your feeding that's feeding. Feeding in your body, and now your body's inside bleeding. Internal, external, you can't really see it. But you gotta feel it. It's like you're daydreaming about cream. But cream of the crop is nothing for you to drop when you're in a drop top and everybody's shooting at the top of your head. So now you must watch. And you're like a stopwatch that can't stop. Now you in your bed praying for a better day. But better days has turned to bright nights. Bright nights you can't see. But seeing is nothing that you can't be. Who are you to look in the mirror and see something that you can't see? I see an individual that's great to me. So what you must do is be great and blatantly for people to see. It's like the bark on the tree. When you rip it off, you see a part of the inside of me. So when I'm speaking to you, wondering who are you, you got to figure out who I am. I'm just a young man, got to understand my plan. My plan is to move and silence violence. I don't do it. Retired and require everything that I desire so I can take care of my family. And I'm like the birds that flee, that go to the south or the north. It really doesn't matter about the weather change, but the weather can't change who I am. My mind is still insane. Still insane because I look inside my membrane and got to figure out why these words keep speaking to me in a way that I can't figure out. But who am I to figure it out? I'm not a mechanic working on a car. No engine, no transmission, but yet I'm like a star that shines bright when I speak tonight. And my motion keeps moving like 4 tires that turned out in a way around the corner today. When I seen the stoplight, I stopped because the violence of my retirement coming out of my retirement. But you don't understand my requirement. This is words I'm just speaking to you. Poetry, if you slow it down, maybe you can figure me out. But till then, try to figure out this. Why you rolling with everybody and everybody's like a snake that's about to hiss, that's about to come out and bite you? You can't go wife her and wife her too. You got to pick one, son. But until then, put down the gun, pick up your pants, tie your tennis shoes. Don't try to do no dance that everybody else is doing. Be yourself. Self is of you, but of you is something that God has figured out what he must do, how he created you, and what you must do is breed another one so you can create another one of your family. Be fruitful and multiply, but don't multiply the lies that everybody's just materialized. Materialism is nothing that I can't see. Hopefully when I'm speaking to you and you speaking to me, we can have an intelligent conversation about everything that must be out in the world. Like competition that came out, and we must figure out how we must beat it. The competition is the devil, but then again, there is no competition when I'm looking at him with a shovel and tell him dig his own grave today. Tell the enemy to get back and get under 6 feet, 12 feet. Don't matter when I'm coming out. Don't speak. Don't speak when my body speaks, because I'm looking at you like you're just a leak that I must fix and rebuke and get you out my face. This crucifix will not come in my face today. Some of y'all confused, your eyes is rolling, you don't know what to do. It's like outside is snowing and you're stepping in the snow and you must fall. But when you fall, you see a snowman looking back at you, smiling with a nose cone hanging out, laughing. Then you know the devil can change like the weather. He's adjusting you. He's trying to feel on your feathers. So what you must do must be pleasant, must be ready for everything, like you on top of Mount Pleasant, flying to the top of the mountaintop and you don't know what to do but look at the top and hope you don't fall. But if I fall, at least I'm going to land on a cloud, because God has me as he's carrying me, and the music is real loud. It's the people down low screaming for help, and what I must do now is get off this cloud and jump down and reach round and grab somebody and pull them out. This is just Sunday's poetry. Of course, there's no cursing in my rhyme, so I hope you get to know me, that I'm a fine gentleman. When I speak to you, everybody want to figure out what's my plan. Well, my plan is quite simple. Let me lay out my blueprint. My blueprint is my feet that's hanging out of my prints, but my prints has turned into fuel fossils that I must go and find a dinosaur so we both can soar and I can recreate it. But who am I to recreate something that's already dead? I'm not Jesus. I can't get in the bed and pray and get out today and save everybody's life. Or can I? I can speak tonight by everything that's in the Bible. I must talk about everybody. Jesus, Moses, Emmanuel, everybody wants to know how come people were in jail and still had reason to believe that God was their blessing there. Which means God was a blessing there. If you don't know the stories, then you should read it and don't look at me like I'm supposed to swear. Because I really don't care about the things that you think. What you're really thinking about me doesn't matter. I'm just looking at your drink and trying to figure out why the smell of the alcohol is pouring out. But who am I to judge you when I used to judge it? Who am I to judge you when I used to do it too? When I used to try to be cool. When I try to change like everybody, when the sky goes from gray to blue. Now I'm looking at you, and I used to see me, now I'm looking at you, and I'm trying to figure out, is that me? That was the old me, and I'm looking at the old you, like you got to turn into the new you, like I just turned into the new me. I'm only here to offer my help, but until then, you must understand the people of yourself, the people that's behind you, supporting you, is really not supporting you. They're only hurting you. But you don't realize that. You just think that they there to have your back, but their back is nothing but their spine is trying to figure out how they trying to grab yours, and now you trying to take mine. But don't try to take mine because they try to take yours. Really, right plus right equals wrongs, but wrong ways is not to be to explore it, but explore it what's more. Don't make a right turn when you're trying to figure out the wrong turn that they try to move in. I hope I didn't confuse you in the words that I'm speaking, but then again, everybody's listening, so pay attention. Pay attention to something that I must say. Why am I standing outside today? Well, I came outside and I thank God, and I must pray. Pray that everybody moves in a motion that can't be figured out when they're trying to figure out the mechanics of everybody, trying to understand it. But don't let me material plan it, because I can't plan it, because I'm not a gift planner. A wedding planner, I don't know anything about a wedding, but I know that you 2 + 2 supposed to get together and understand that everybody supposed to join hands in a wedding. And what that means is his mother and father supposed to get their son and their daughter off to you. Or who are you? Who are you supposed to do when you don't know what to do? And now you're looking at your ring finger, and this woman that doesn't have a finger, and she looking at you like, take the ring off your finger. Marriage can be quite tough. But God created it, so it's no bluff. It's nothing for you to do. Don't feel like you're trapped and you're cuffed. It's such a beautiful thing. So now what you must do is you left your mother and father and join as one. And that's another 2 + 2 and 4 action for you to see when you create a son. It's just numbers that I'm speaking to you. Don't be confused. I used to be bad at math too. Hold the weight, looking at my plate, thankful that I have it, looking at my daddy laughing as I see the present time. I love him, kick a rewind and see that no one can beat me. And matter of fact, as I'm going out speaking real doubt, I'm kicking it in your mouth. Not literally, my words speaking to you and speaking to me. Hard to see when you climbing top of trees, people on their knees begging for forgiveness. What is this? Looking at the wish list, but wait, nobody's there. Friends come in your face and starting to stare, then they laugh and then they reappear when the aftermath of your money repair. And it is quite